Welcome to Ego Netcast. I am Martin Lindeskog. I'm catching up here during a weekend, beginning of a new week, second week of 2019. So, did you catch up during a weekend? Did you catch up on sleep? I've been struggling with that for a bit, trying to becoming more of an early bird. I'm a night owl, night watchman. I'm reading a 5 a.m. club now with James Clear. So I want to try to schedule and become a more early riser and doing things in the morning. Then of course I have to get to bed earlier in the evening, in the night. And that could be a challenge for me. Do you know what kind of sleep animal you are? Are you a bear, or maybe a wolf, or maybe a dolphin, maybe something else? So, in the headline or in the subject title of this post, I will call it, Did you catch up with Ketchup during the weekend? And that's like this joke, catch up with ketchup. Excuse me. And the name have also been Catsup, so I will include that in the show notes. A blog and post here from the mental Floss. Do you call it Catsup or Ketchup? It's funny how Heinz used this Catsup name and then started using ketchup, and now it have been this name that it's going for, this tomato sauce. And it's interesting to learn how it was, what kind of ingredients it was in the past. It's more coming from probably the Asian that you have in Indonesia, for example, ketchup. It's more sweet and sour and a bit spicy. With that, I'm also reflecting on an episode I did here with produktivitet in Swedish, how to be productive and drinking tea, a made-up word in Swedish that I'm doing together with co-host Johan Gustafsson, and we were talking about planning for the year. And this year I will start out with a new system that's inspired by the bullet journal principle. And it's made by Claire of Minimal Plan. So I bought the PROJO package. And it's a project, notebook, or a book there. And then it's a notebook. And the notebook there, you will use the bulleting journal of your things, to-dos, and so on. And writing a calendar by hand. And then you have a project book that you're coming up with 3 to 5 projects for the year, and they are now in this for 3 months. So I will buy it when, if I catch on this and like it, I will buy it for 4 times a year, or maybe buy a bigger package later on. And maybe talked about my transformation from going both from digital but also especially to regular calendar to a thing called Trig Life Mapper that I have used in the past and enjoyed it very much, and also Phil of Hux and others. And now I will start with this PROJO. But then I had a backup plan and bought a regular calendar, but with comments and tips and tricks by a friend of mine, David Stjernholm. He calls himself a structör, to be a structure way of doing things. Inspire lots of getting things done and so on. He has developed and packaged his style there and his way of doing things. And it's fun way how he made up this word struktör in Swedish. So I like this calendar, and when more I think about it, it will help me to start using this PROJO to set up. You have a regular calendar, but then you have a page with notes, and then you can have the 3 priorities for the day or for a week, and then some ideas and thoughts, and also appointments and things, errands and so on that you have to do. And then take this and start using the bulleting thing of things, and then also the project. And with the project you do these SMART goals and stretch goals, and you do a timeline of different steps there, and also do you could say a mind map, a vision board. What do you want to do? So it's a bit things to set up and also to get used to, and then of course to create a habit of it, and it will take time. So Johan and I, we had an interesting discussion, almost got into a debate there, and I like that he pulled my leg a bit, so I have to think about this and really start with it, so I don't set up like procrastination or things to, oh, I will do it later on. So really start with it now. Already, a week have gone by, and it's the second week soon here of the year. So it's time to take time to plan it and then start with it. So I look forward to that. And I wonder, how are you doing, keeping your notes, your appointments, your to-do list? It will be interesting to hear what kind of system you're doing for so-called time management and planning and with organizing, and also how to get inspired to keep on doing this. So with that, I say cheerio and talk to you soon again.